Welcome to Coaching and a Cuppa, where we have conversations about coaching with other coaches. My name is Leslie Miserak with Get Courageous Coaching. We offer leadership, confidence, and retirement coaching. Thank you so much for joining us today. Let's take a listen. Hi, I have with me today on the line Leora Kirby. Leora Kirby is located in the Oklahoma City area at this time, and she is with Inner Odyssey Coaching. Now, Leora, before I go any further in this introduction, can I tell the kind folks that are listening a little bit about our history?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, join in. So Leora and I met trick-or-treating 30 plus years ago with our littles. And I blame Leora for me doing what I'm doing today. She got, you ready? She got me into leadership development through a job many years ago, and which then led me, in the future down into coaching, which is what brings us here today. So I am beyond excited to have you on here talking about coaching with me today. So it's been a minute, girl.
It has been a minute.
Yeah. So again, Leora Kirby with Inner Odyssey Coaching. She is the owner and coach. And we're here to talk about you and your coaching today, what you do in coaching, some stories you'd like to share. So tell us a little bit about the type of coaching you do.
Well, I focus on leadership and career coaching, and it's really helping people get unstuck and talk through the issues and figure out exactly what they want to do. And it may be, one thing one day, and it's like, no, I've decided to change and do this. Fine, it's your life. I'm just here on your journey, and I'm just going to try to keep you focused on getting to an end point.
I love it. So when you talk about leadership and career, are you thinking about those as kind of two different segments of coaching, or really mushing them? Mushing is a very technical word, right?
Yes.
Mushing them together. What does that mean for you? What does that look like for you?
Well, it's a mixture. But let's talk about leadership coaching. When I'm usually engaged by those individuals, there's something that's holding them back from accomplishing what they want with their team. There's a disconnect somewhere. So we kind of work through that and get to where they're making progress with their team and for their own selves. With career-wise, I find a lot of times people are saying, I've done this for so long, I want to do something new. Okay, so what is new for you? What would light up your life? What would be an adventure for you? And that's kind of how I got the name for Inner Odyssey Coaching, because I go on these little trips with people on figuring out, what's next for me. Either how do I lead my people and move this company forward, or how do I do something else?
Love that. Well, I have to back up just a moment because I got so doggone excited that you were on here with me that I totally forgot. So you know what? This is life, and we just kind of pick things up. So Leora, what's in your cuppa today?
My cup it's a latte. It's a hazelnut latte.
Ooh,
nice and warm because it's really cold here in Oklahoma. It's not supposed to be cold here in Oklahoma. Like it's not supposed to be cold in Florida. So
Florida, right? Yeah, it is cold. Yes. Well, I have iced tea in my coffee cup, and we actually kind of have a little bit of a matching coffee cup going on. So cheers to you, my friend.
Cheers to you.
Thank you for being here with me. So something you just said, and you and I have talked about this a little bit along the way as you were developing in your Inner Odyssey, Inner Odyssey Coaching. And I love what you just said, because I'm all about a light bulb moment, as you know. But then you just said, what would light up your life? I love that from a career perspective. And so as you think about someone, whether they're in leadership, like positional leadership, we're all
Mhm.
leaders, right? We all have the opportunity to lead and impact others. But as you think about somebody who's in leadership or even not, what are some, what do you love about helping people light up their life, kind of find their inner odyssey?
To see people get unstuck.
Hmm.
When they come to me, they're usually they're they're frustrated. They're wondering, you know, sometimes there has to be more to life than this. And I'm like,
Hmm.
okay, so make it more. It's the power
Hmm.
is within you. Sometimes you
Hmm.
just need someone with you on that journey until we get to the point where you say, I got this. And I'll go, ciao,
Thumbs up.
baby.
Got it. Ciao. I love it. Oh, I love that. How, you and I know each other's journey, career journey,
Mhm.
really pretty well throughout our friendship. And how have you used there has to be more that you've learned in your own life? How do you take that with you into coaching?
Yeah, my experience comes with me. I mean,
Mhm,
I've
all of
been,
us, right?
yeah, it's, you try not to influence them based on your experience,
Hmm.
but you can come across as, I understand. I've been on my own journey in this leadership role or starting new businesses. I know some of, I feel your stress.
Hmm.
I feel your indecision, but how do we move forward? Because
Hmm.
you want to make this work. And it's just, and then I pause and it's like, give them time to think, to
Yeah.
struggle with how do I open up the door to what I want to be when I grow up.
Yeah.
I still haven't grown up.
Neither have I. That's why we get along. What I just actually heard from you without you saying it was empathy, right? It's
Mhm.
it's not necessarily we haven't all had the same experiences, but we can leverage the emotion from our own experiences to meet others where they are. Is that what am I hearing that right?
Yes. I mean, that's
Yeah.
what I've done for 40 years. It's literally
Mhm.
in service of others. I am the empathetic soul on this journey with you.
Mhm.
And, you know, I'm not going to tell you
Mhm.
go this way or that way, but I'm here to dry your tears, calm your anger, move you forward.
Yeah. Well, it's all about moving forward and that
Hmm.
getting unstuck. What do you love about helping people get unstuck?
It's, you can see it in their face.
Mm.
And it's that feeling of it's their journey, but I feel a value that um, I'm here for a reason. And as
Mhm.
my dad told me, he said, you know, I had, I was born after 8 miscarriages, mentally
Mhm.
retarded brother, 8 miscarriages, and then came me. He says, you're here for a reason.
Mhm.
So go do it. And
Yeah.
so I've been here helping and supporting people, whether through teaching them in college or leading
Mhm.
them in business.
Mhm.
I'm your sidekick.
Yeah, I love that. I like that sidekick. You can see it on their faces.
Mhm.
Any particular success stories that you'd like to share? Obviously, not sharing any names, but any success stories that stand out for you around helping people get unstuck, light their life up.
Mhm. Um, One of my clients who's based in Australia, his company just went through
Mhm.
major changes in his top leadership, and they've changed their philosophy on how they do business. And he was having difficulties with that because it's the leadership style was one of being very empathetic and helping people develop their careers and move forward and working together in teams, that stopped. And he's like, it's changed so much. I don't feel a value. And I'm like, my question to him is, have you changed? Do you have your principles changed? Because no, my company's changed. Okay. Is this a done deal that it has to be this way? Maybe they have yet to experience what it's like to actually coach your employees versus just demand that they do this or that, and he's like, I'm missing an opportunity, aren't I? And I'm like, you tell me.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's literally changed his philosophy of being stuck in a place he doesn't like, to sharing his experience, and hopefully they will see opportunities to change their leadership style.
Wow.
And because the company was very profitable,
Uh-huh.
old system. So
Wow.
yeah.
Interesting. I love that. It almost feels like you you and he worked together
Mm-hmm.
to kind of move out of victim mode into kind of ownership empowered mode.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Wow. That's huge. How do you feel about that? That's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's his journey, it's his victory, but
Mhm.
it was like, but to be part of someone else's adventure is
Mhm.
kind of awesome.
It really is. Yeah. Is that why you decided you wanted to add coaching to your tremendous portfolio of skills?
Yes, I mean, I literally, when you've been an HR executive for as long as I have, you've literally told people what to do your entire life. Oh, we're going to this direction. This is how we're going to close this plant. This is how we're going to expand this operation.
Mhm.
Literally gave directives. And yes, we got things done,
Mhm.
but I often ask myself, did I set a good example of how to be a good leader? Did I include others' opinions often enough in the decisions? Or was I a bull in a china shop? Sometimes I was a bull in a china shop. God had to get it done. I was given a
Yeah.
short time period and you get her done.
Mhm.
So yeah, I like I like this me.
Mhm.
I like who I've become.
That's awesome. Are you finding your clients are liking who they become?
Yeah. I mean, I see them through, they come in with the issue. We go through the
Mhm.
messy middle together of them deciding how they're going to do this, how they're going to move forward. And in most situations,
Mhm.
they get to to the good end, that they've taken the issues and moved forward and have the life that they want to have now, whether in how they lead or how they live.
Mhm.
So
That's
yeah.
that's huge on the Unstuck. Wow. Well, is there anything you'd like to share about kind of the career coaching that you're doing? Anything else you'd like to share about the leadership work? Anything that stands out for you that want to share with the audience today?
Well, a lot of people right now I'm getting a lot of career business because
Mhm.
people are wanting to make changes.
Yeah.
We are, um, it is my feeling that we are in a period of change here. We're in a flux. I don't
Mhm.
know what 2025 holds, but whatever it brings us, we need to be ready for it and adapt and change how we do business to meet what happens in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So people are going, should I stay in this career? I've done this forever. I'm kind of bored. I'm like, well, what would excite you? Now's it, there's no perfect time to change,
Mm-hmm.
but you won't change unless you start somewhere. So let's talk.
Yeah.
Well, I do this Marie Kondo. So what would give you joy? You pick it up. Does this career give me joy? No. Okay. Pick up the next one.
Yeah. There's this one. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I like to have humor in my coaching because things get really serious and we got to liven it up.
Yeah, right. Because there can be a lot of emotion in coaching. It can be everything from tears to frustration and anger. All of those different things. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm seeing a lot in people wanting to make change, and there's a lot of unknowns coming. Right. It's going to be what it is. It's that adapting, changing, and I would even build on that resilience, which coaching definitely, brings along. That's great. Well, I appreciate you giving me your time today. As you know, I always love talking to you. But that said, how can people reach you? How do you want people to reach you? And I will include this in the show notes. How do you want people to reach you?
They can send me an email at Leora, Leora, at innerodyssey.com. And there's a dash between the inner and the Odyssey.
Perfect. Okay. I will put that in the YouTube notes as well as any links so that people can reach out to you directly, and I'll put this up on LinkedIn. Thank you so much for joining me today. Any last words you want to say around coaching, around your business, anything you want to say?
Well, just make it a good 2025. Live the best life you can. And
cheers. Cheers to that one. I love that. Cheers. Leora.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today for Coaching in a Cuppa. We hope you enjoyed this conversation. You can listen to other coaching conversations at getcourageous.com/cuppa. Have a great day.